Okay, so let me take a moment and invite Mr. Solomon. Solomon, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. So thank you, Solomon, for joining this boot camp session. Just like you, I hope you remember your time, right? So you also boot camp, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
So
you very much. Thank you for the opportunity to be
no,
here this evening.
definitely, Solomon. I mean, I really wanted to, invite you as soon as I came to know that, you have landed your first job in IT. I really wanted to invite you, because your journey can inspire 100 people or probably 200 people at the same time, right? So just wanted to invite you because it will really push them that whatever path they have chosen, that actually is a worthwhile path. So, Solomon, over to you. If you can just share your journey with all of us, we would be very happy to know like how you made it into IT.
Okay. Well, thank you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Solomon. About It's so nice to be here this evening talking to you guys. About 2.5 months ago, I was in similar situation where I attended the 5 days boot camp. Then I progressed towards the main boot camp. And okay, a little background about myself. About over 2 years ago, I did the IT audit boot camp, and I found it so difficult landing a job. I was struggling for 2 years, nobody to help me. The boot camp I attended after the boot camp, the guy got his money and, he wasn't really interested in helping, prepping me for interviews and all that. But I was struggling. I spoke to some people that helped, you know, but their help wasn't really enough. Then I finally landed a contract job with a technology firm about 6 months ago. That was in May. And I am primarily responsible for conducting access reviews for their SOX compliance. And that is the only engagement that I carry out for them. Apart from that, I have no other experience. So I came across Thinkcloudly on Instagram and I signed up. I did a 5 day boot camp and then they called me. They offered me a discount to attend the boot camp. And during that boot camp, I think I was communicating with them, I've done this boot camp before. I actually have a CV. I just need help prepping for interviews and all that. I was really, really, really disturbed in them. There was even a time that I got on his nerves. So, but he
Yeah.
gladly helped. He linked me with Looking Shower, which had about 3 sessions with me for the interview prep. And those 3 sessions was intense. It was about an hour each. It was intense. They gave me different scenarios. It coached me that, with what I've learned before, with what I've done, I just leverage everything. If I'm talking in interviews, I'm talking like a professional. So yeah, but at the end of the day, I landed something, really nice 2 weeks ago, which I'll be starting next week. And yeah, I just want to thank them. I want to encourage you guys to, they are actually who they say they are. Well, they helped me build a nice CV, which, I have also used for the applications and I've gotten interviews for. I actually have another interview, a final round interview coming up next week. So Naman, I'm telling you now, so you can get someone to coach me.
Definitely. Definitely.
So yeah, but I have one right now that is 6 figures, and I have another 6 figure final round coming up that is,
Wow.
even more than what I'm being offered right now. So yeah, I want to encourage you guys to trust the process, trust them. Although, at times they can be really busy to get back to you, but they will really get back to you. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now.
Thank you, Solomon, for, keeping it very transparent. I really remember the time, when you were actually going for interviews and, and you really, I mean, it is not just us who did our part. It is like, I think 75% of your efforts as well, because you put together your efforts, you did hard work, and that's why you got this opportunity. So it's not just think loudly for sure, it is your own efforts as well. So Solomon, you must have attended some interviews. So how many interviews in total did you attend before you actually landed your first job? Like, it's just a question for our audience.
Uncountable. I cannot count it. But what I've learned is, at times I do record my interviews and I review them and I try to note where I'm struggling. So I jot them down during the interview prep. I bring it forward to Ligeshawa, which he explained to me, which boost my confidence.
Mm.
And but this job that I landed, I actually did. I'm going to say I did about 6 rounds of interview. There was a time they
Wow.
called me to the office. I was there for 3 hours talking to guys from different places. I did about 6 rounds of interview. So yeah, but apart from that, I've done uncountable interviews. Uncountable. I can't count it. It got to a point my fiance was telling me, I don't think this is working out. I think you should try something else.
But
This
you
is not
kept
working
your,
out.
yeah, it's not easy at all. I mean, how did you keep up your motivation? Because when you attend uncountable interview rounds, and later you don't find that ray of hope coming up. So how did you find, or how did you kept yourself motivation? I mean, that's really important, isn't it?
Yes, I actually know over 10 people in this field. Some help the best they can, but they don't really give me what I want. I know if they so that kept me going. What I do tell my fiance then was, I just need some that pain that can be like a sort of coach that can put me through. And that's how I came across you guys, and you guys have been that support.
Thank you, Solomon. And Solomon, one last question. I'm sorry, I know you're outside, and it was a prompt request to join this session. To help our students feel a little inspired. One last question from the students' end. Like, I cannot ask you the salary directly. Like, what's your salary right now? But I want to ask, like, what is the salary a student can expect? What is the salary range student can expect when they are actually trying to get into IT or IT auditing, or probably, different fields, according to you?
According to me, okay, students,
Mm.
like a bootcamp student, I would
Yeah.
say 80, 85,000.
Okay.
But with me, like I said, I've done a bootcamp before. I have some experience. I've spoken to different people and I've leveraged everything together. And I also have CISA. So when I'm talking, people do tell me like, "Oh, you've got a lot. It seems you've got a lot of experience doing that." Because I know how to sell, I know how to present myself. So yeah, but depending, I'm not gonna say, I've seen people land a 6-figure job on the first attempt. So yeah, but I would say at least 85,000. And IT audit GRC is very broad. I've been targeting IT audit, but the two jobs I've landed so far, they are IT compliance analyst. So it's very broad. You can, get a job as an IT auditor, as a governance analyst, as a compliance analyst, GRC analyst. So there is a really, wide range of opportunities out there with, I would say, yeah, at least 85,000.
Okay,
That's what I
amazing.
would encourage.
I mean, it's a good start for sure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, sure. Thank you, Solomon, for I'm sure that, people are over here who have basically feeling a little inspired. They're charged up. They're ready for their, for this journey now. So thank you so much, Solomon, for share your journey. I'm so happy that, it is like you were once attending the boot camp, like 5 days boot camp, going through the same process. And today, by God grace, you have a job. I wish you all the best, and trust me, even if we are busy, our intention is to make sure that you get the proper help. So we will try our best to support you, because we have job support service also available, and other discussions we can take offline. But we will be certainly there with you, Solomon, throughout this journey. Sure. Thank you.
So Sorry, some
Mm.
people asking me questions from the chat. Someone asked if I have no, I have a degree in international business management. But when I'm talking to people, when I'm talking to, managers, I let them know that I'm really interested in IT and I have plans going for my master's in cybersecurity or information security. So yeah, and I'm also in the US. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just to answer some questions on the chat.
Okay. No, no worries, no worries. So I hope everyone is inspired. I think we can wish congratulations to Mr. Solomon and all the best because he's starting his first job next week. So I think we all can just wish him all the best because that's something he needs right now to perform best in his first job. So all the best and congratulations, Solomon. Thank you so much for, coming and sharing your journey with all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You guys are all the best.
Thank you for watching. Switch from non-IT to IT today. Explore www.thinkcloudly.com.